Exploring areas of collaboration with Canadian institutions has always been a top priority for the Nigeria High Commission, Ottawa, Canada. That explains why the High Commissioner of Nigeria to Canada, Adeyinka Asekun, led a team to meet the leadership of the J. Herbert Smith Center of Technology Management and Entrepreneurship at the University of New Brunswick. The crux of the meeting was an exchange of ideas on technology innovation programs and entrepreneurship and how universities in Nigeria can collaborate with the institution to serve international students better.
The University of New Brunswick itself is Canada's oldest English-speaking university. Okay. We were established in 1785. We have Canada's first computer science program, Canada's first engineering program. Well, when you're that old, you're bound to be first in everything, right? Especially in a young country. Our innovation center is set up in the engineering faculty. So any of the students that come in have a technology basis, whether it's computer science, whether it's engineering in pure sciences, mathematics, have to have an undergraduate degree. Most of them have work experience. And they are looking to develop innovative startups, create new companies. And I look here and there's 4 different companies that are right here between these 4 gentlemen. Actually, Tosin's company was the first one that was 100% Nigerian led. We are extremely fortunate in our center to have your youth come here and be part of us.
High Commissioner Asekun mentioned some of the challenges Nigerian international students face, particularly the low approval rate of study permits, which has become an impediment to the robustness of the bilateral education cooperation between the 2 countries. He requested the institution's support in solving the problem.
One of the things that I've been able to point out everywhere I've gone is the Nigerian people's passion for quality education. I tell people, and I don't exaggerate, that a Nigerian parent will sell property and sell assets to provide their children with a good education. It's just a high priority. So there's a strong passion for good education. Nigeria has about 201 universities. In a given year, they have the capacity for 750,000 students. But the demand in every given year for people that want to go into university is about 1.9 million. So there's a gap. There's a big gap to be filled. There's a mismatch. And Canadian education, for many reasons, is a premium brand. I mean, it's well liked, it's well appreciated because the environment is relatively stable and calm compared to some other climes. Between 2015 and 2020, the 3 countries that had the largest number of people applying for study permits were India, China, and Nigeria. Okay. The average acceptance rate, the average rate for approval for study permits was about 54%. But Nigeria was down to 12%. 12% got a positive response, the rest did not. And we've been, for many, many years, trying to make the case. And we strongly believe that people that handle the visa process, they need a reorientation to understand how this thing works. That when Nigerian students come here, they bring several benefits. They bring, in many cases, a lot of expertise, a lot of understanding, knowledge, cultural enrichment. They enhance the local economy because they come in and pay international fees. We need as many voices as possible to make the case that this needs to be looked into.
There is that UNESCO piece too that I can hopefully bring to the voice of the minister to be able to say, we need to do this. And it's the focus that's right now on the education side out of UNESCO is strongly in Africa right now. And I want to continue bringing that voice and our partners on the ground in Africa to be able to hopefully get more students and have that two-way transfer of knowledge.
The University of New Brunswick's team commended the conduct, brilliance, and resilient attitude of Nigerian students at the university and the desire of the institution to work with the High Commission to create more opportunities for Nigerians.
Maybe by developing a few more relationships on the ground, it could actually facilitate that. We have a pathways group who can work with universities to develop pathways for other universities so that we can actually find corresponding courses which fit. So the academic aspect of it is easier, and then it can fit within the application. So we would bring Assad and his team to bear to be able to facilitate that conversation going forward.
What does capacity building look like for Nigerian institutions? So whether it might be, doctoral research or postdocs, I think, it might be short-term stints that they've done their PhD and they're looking for postdocs opportunity, and we can facilitate that conversation so they have this international postdoc opportunity, and then they could go back to Nigeria to contribute, but it's all part of that exchange.
And one thing that I can always beat my chest about the J. Herbert Smith Center is that whatever they've said they'll help us do, they've always gotten us to that point. And then in fact, before your visit, Dom and Durendra have been reaching out to Sheon and I about going to Nigeria, right, and how they want to establish that relationship.
The University of New Brunswick's J. Herbert Smith Center for Technology Management and Entrepreneurship immerses students in cultivating new ideas, creative agility, and enterprise innovation while managing technology-based projects for organizations or creating individual startups.